Good morning, guys. So I have been trying to like my office got kind of messed up when we were setting up and moving some other things in here. So anyway, I was trying to get it back to normal. So it's kind of almost back to normal. So my desk is still a little bit cluttered. I've got a bunch of electronic stuff there. And then this is my pile of still to do. So I was trying to reorganize all my electronics and things like that. And then there's some trash that's just fallen out of the bag. So I have some electronics up here and some here, and I got most of them reorganized back in there. And that's it. Everything else is kind of back the way it's supposed to be. And then I have to fix up these two shelves there are messed up. All right. But other than that, and then those don't go there, they actually go back in that corner, but while I have everything there, I just stuck them there. So I'm making popcorn for the girls. It's actually almost noon, so we're starting this late. And I just now put on my Fitbit, I had to charge it. I always forget to charge it because they last for so long. So I have like a buku of, why are you downstairs? Remember we had a rural agreement, you were gonna stay up there? Why, now you're both down here? Because I was gonna try clean for a minute. It's okay, honey. I'm not mad. I just can't ever get anything done because this one interrupts me constantly. It's like, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me all the gosh darn time. That's like for real. Oh, Audrey Bear, thank you. She's helping pick up, y'all. What a sweet kid. Thank you, sweetheart.
I heard that, so I felt like you need a bit of help from so you can carry the baby while somebody else does the cleaning for you.
That is the sweetest thing. Thank you, honey bunny.
I'll just try and clean up so I don't have to clean up.
I know. You're very helpful. Watch your little noggin. So I have this like all these cups and things. These are all the kids. Some of them's the babies and some of it's their sports water bottle. You found your apple. Good. I set it on the table for you, honey bunny. And then I have a bunch of like just cups, because like all their water cups, but Elizabeth keeps pulling them off of the shelf that we keep them on. So I just stacked them all up here and I was like, I'm gonna put them away later, because sometimes it's like, if you just don't do it while she's around, then she doesn't pay attention. But if I'm trying to put them on the shelf, like I would go and put stuff on the shelf and she would bring it back to me. I was like, oh my gosh. Frustrating when you have a kid that can be like that, like super needy and clingy all the time, because you feel like you get a little bit done and then they're like, ah, and then you're like, okay. And you try to get a little bit more done and then they're like, ah, and you're just like flip and A. And then I really need to shower and do my makeup and stuff while she's taking her nap today. Because we have a mother-son dance tonight. Kyle gets back tomorrow morning, technically. Did I vlog this already? I don't think I did. We took down the stair gate a little bit back. We've taken the top one down too. We're not needing them like we did. But I've got to get, this is just adhesive and it's supposed to release in a way that won't hurt your wood. Like nothing gets, you don't do anything, there's no drills, there's no anything. It is super, the only drilling done is into the wood bar. That's why you put this extra bar here, it's like protecting. Anyway, it is super adhered and I did not want to mess anything up. So I've got the components of it there and yeah, we're just gonna have to see. So I'm trying to do some weird like things like that, random things. And then we're supposed to have all these storms tomorrow, so I don't know if soccer's gonna get canceled. And then I saw that it's moving in tonight, and then I'm like, great, because Kyle's gonna be flying in. We're supposed to be having like bad storms, like possible tornado type storms, and Kyle's flying in from Seattle like with it. And I was like, oh, why didn't it just hold off till after he got home? His plane lands at like almost 1 in the morning. That's why I said he doesn't get home till tomorrow morning, because he literally doesn't. He won't even get back to the house till like maybe 2 if we're lucky. I don't know. I think he literally might be on the last plane that comes in. So I am very excited to not have stair gates though. It just makes the house look prettier. I have showered, so that feels great. All right, I have 15 minutes before I have to wake the baby up. So I'm gonna try to get my makeup done really quickly. I got a vlog edited, so that was good. And I'm just gonna, I need to brush out my hair. It's still like so wet. And I'm just gonna let it keep air drying while we're out. Okay, so I'm trying to get some last minute cleaning done, but we ended up not going to Grayson's thing. He decided he really didn't want to go. Like he was like pretty upset about it. I don't know why. I don't know what was going on. It was only this like an hour and a half or something like that, little, like there was gonna be pizza and like some bounce houses and stuff, but it was for the bet. Like it was seriously like we were not finding a babysitter. I was like to the point where I was gonna go ask, there's a girl named Gabby next door. I was gonna go see, but it's Friday night, she's 16. I was like, but I was gonna go ask her. There's no one in town to watch them. So even though I was like, I don't know, I was even thinking like, maybe I'll just have to bring Elizabeth. I know that's like not cool, but. So I got them some dinner and we have just been hanging out and I'm cleaning now. We're waiting, Sophie and I are waiting for the baby to go to sleep in about 15 minutes because we need to wrap a present for our party she's going tomorrow. So I was talking earlier about being nervous about Kyle flying with the weather. Holy smokes. The weather just looks really bad. They're like the breaking news stuff, all the like little videos, they're like, it's gonna be a rough morning for Texas, it's moving in tonight. It just looks really intense and they're like, be careful if you're traveling through it. And I'm like, Kyle's literally flying in when all this is starting. It just makes me really nervous. And my parents are flying in tomorrow morning from, where are they at, Naples? I don't even remember where they're at. They're at someplace awesome. So, just makes me nervous, Kyle was boarding his flight, so I was trying to tell him about it and he had to get off really quick so he could get on the plane, but I don't know. So we're gonna just have to see. And then like again, we have a soccer game in the morning and then we have we have a birthday party in the afternoon and we have Grayson's baseball game in the evening. So we're gonna have to see. I mean, I don't know. The coach for baseball seems to think we're still gonna have a game or it'll just be delayed. But if the fields are super saturated, because it's supposed to rain like tons for a good 12 hours straight. And that's if it wraps up. Like that's just where the weather update, hourly update cuts off. So it might supposed to do like more than that. I don't know, I think it is supposed to clear up by tomorrow afternoon. So maybe we can have our ball game, but I don't know. Holy smokes, y'all. That's a lot of hair going on. Okay, so let's go back out there. Go do some cleaning. That little one's zoning out. All right, Sister Sophie, if you want to just hang out with her, I'm going to try to blitz clean at least some of the dinner stuff really quick, okay? We'll just counting down for bedtime, then we can wrap her gift. Your pantaloons are falling down, Sophia. They're falling down. Those are just too big. What's gonna happen, Elizabeth? Don't be shy. I'm shy. I wish there was lyrics. It'd be a lot easier for us to sing along with it. Oh, here it comes. Come, 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 come along now. Drum. Between acres and boredom. Dreams fade away. Boom, boom, boom. Time with a pin. Audrey, there was 2 seconds. Hey, Audrey, your song comes on after.
No.
Yes.
No.
Right after. It's your turn next. So Sophia just made the cutest card for her friend. And she picked out the wrapping, the bag. Oh, the other side of the bag actually has sparkles on it, on the dots. I've got some editing going on back there. So that is great. Sophie, it's super fun. I love it. And we've got some washi tape here. We're going to tape her card onto here. Do you want to do it or do you want me to do it?
Can you do it?
Yeah. So everybody else is in bed. Cool. Sophia! Shh. It's okay. That's too loud. Seriously, they're like a jingle bell, like making constant noise with everyone trying to sleep. Oh man, whatever. Okay. Kyle's plane, they were like rushing to get them out. Like they were actually like took off early because they're trying to get ahead of some of the weather. but I don't think they are, and it makes me nervous. So just waiting for it to roll in to see like how it's gonna be. I've got the weather alarm turned back up and everything else, because of course this happens during the night, right? So we'll see. All right, it's 11:40 and I have been checking Kyle's flight status. It's supposed to land at 12:20 a.m. in the morning, and now they left early. They're trying to beat some of the weather, and they're actually supposed to land in 5 minutes. So I'm gonna insert, these are the pictures I screenshot, like kind of on my phone. So he's close, hopefully.
Hey guys, so I finally made it home from my flight. Courtney wanted me to fill you guys in on the details because I was telling her, and she's like, "Oh, you gotta tell everybody." So anyway, we were on the flight, and we were about halfway through. It's about a 4.5 hour flight, so we're about halfway through, and the we hit some turbulence, right, like normal, and like they turn on the fasten your seatbelt sign. This is not a big deal, and then all of a sudden, like the turbulence just kind of like it did something like, I mean, I fly a lot. It's pretty, like whatever. It like just started like. The plane was like, the equivalent was like this. just like nonstop. Not like a lot, not like for anything, but just very constant. And if you think like, okay, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, even 20 seconds, you're just like, okay. But like it went on for like about 10 minutes like that. Just really, I mean, really constant. Like to the point where everybody, of course, like even the flight attendants are like walking up and down the aisle being like, no, it's okay, it's fine, everybody's fine, nothing to worry about. And then of course I'm like, oh, I heard my because it was kind of an empty flight, so my suitcase, so I think was like the only one in the whole bin, and I heard my suitcase just go shunk, and slam into the wall, and I was like, that's when you kind of like go like, okay, what's going on here? And the two guys in front of me, they both kept like just saying like out loud, there's like they would say things like, this is crazy, and then the other one would be like, no, for real, this is crazy, and the other person would be like, no, for real, this is crazy, and then it just kind of kept escalating. Like they both were talking about how they had flown about 100 times on this flight, and this was the worst time they'd ever been on, which is true. And then the crazy part was this though, so it kind of calmed down. And we get a little more of this, little, normal, I would say, turbulence after that. But the last like 20 minutes, like, so one, we had to wait for a little while to land because of the rain. But when we go into land, we start doing that bank turn. So they do that, that turn where you kind of like do this as they like, sail in, and they try to line up on the runway. Like we started doing it, and like you can just feel the pilot like fighting. You can just feel it, and you're just like, okay. And so sure enough, we straighten up. And I have never, I mean, again, flown a lot of flights. I mean, I've had rough landings, I've had clearly just like, oh, whoops, I bumped, just like you do, right? You bump a little too hard and you bounce. Or I've had really smooth landings, you can rate them on like a 1 to 10 scale. This was like a 0 because this one, like normally when they come in, they kind of land, they like almost like they try to land like a cat, right? Like kind of land like, I mean, it's still going, 400 miles an hour when they land, but it's like they try to land like an egg, like when you try to catch an egg, right? If you just squeeze it, it's like, pow, it doesn't work. And if you bounce, you feel it bounce. Well, this guy, not only did we bounce, but like we hit the ground and we bounced, and when we bounced and landed again, we were still going 400 miles an hour. So it was like we came in as hard and hot as I've possibly ever have gone through my life, and it was like fine. It was like, but it was literally like the equivalent of like this, like that. And we like, I've just like, and normally they kind of pull those, the ailerons real fast to like slow down the plane and kind of get to normal speed. Well, this time we didn't do that. We like kept going really, really fast, like in that like cruise, and I think he was literally like had the jitters, because like then he like finally pulled the thing and slowed down. But like, oh my god, it was just like one of those like, holy cow, like when the pilot wants to be off the ground as much as possible, like the pilot wants to be out of the air, like I want to get down, that's when you as the passenger are just like, okay, that was anyway. So that was my fun trip, but I'm here, I'm safe, it made it, so all's well that ends well. But it was definitely a kind of a, it was I think it, and I mean this like almost in the nice way possible, it was the worst flight I've ever been on. Like it was kind of not anybody's fault, just the bad weather. But yeah, it was pretty bad. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Good night.